everyone, I'm Alex, software engineer here at Moola, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how you can easily integrate your HR or CRM software with our platform without any programming skills or technical knowledge. After you've finished setting up the integration, you will be able to make use of our delivery automation, so you don't have to manually send out deliveries for events, such as employee onboarding, birthday gifts, loyalty programs, etc. So without further ado, let's jump right in. From your home menu, go to Integrations. Here you will find an overview of all off-shelf integrations we offer. Simply select the software you would like to connect to our platform. If you can't find it here, then you also have the option to build your own integration, which you can find under Custom Integrations. In this video, I will focus on our readily available integrations. Right, let's choose to connect the HR software Personio to our platform. I'm going to browse to the Personio tile and click Create Automation. Now you are on the creation page. First, you will need to enter your Personio login credentials and connect to the HR tool so our platform can read which kind of information has been made available to us. It's worth mentioning that the setup will look a little different depending on the tool you want to integrate. After entering the login credentials, click on Test Connection. Once the connection has been established, the fields on the right-hand side are populated with the information from Personio and are now enabled for you to work with. Next, you will have to decide what you want to automate. You have the option between direct shipments, which is the delivery automation, and shop invitation, where invitations to your shop are being sent automatically. For the purpose of this video, I will choose the direct shipments. In the next field, you need to specify the item that will be shipped automatically. At the moment, you can only enter one product, pre-packed box or a bag here. I am going to choose the onboarding backpack, which comes pre-packed with different products. The next step is to define your trigger event. You can choose any event from birthday to anniversary, from onboarding to offboarding, as long as it's an event related to a particular date. All you have to do is enter the name of the event as specified in your HR tool or software. If I wanted to automate the deliveries for new employees, my event would be onboarding, and I would have to type in hire date, as this is how we named this field in Personio. Now you will need to define whether the event is recurring or should only be executed once. If you choose recurring, the delivery would be repeated every year, for example on a birthday, as long as this automation is running. Otherwise, the delivery will only be carried out one time in your next onboarding event. The next two settings will either delay or bring forward the delivery date. Bringing forward the delivery is useful, for example, if you have someone starting abroad and you want to make sure the delivery arrives for the trigger event, as international deliveries can take longer. Right, let's go to the last section, field mapping. Again, what you enter in these fields here depends on the names you have given them in Personio or in the software you want to connect with. I will just go ahead and fill this section out. In the next step, you have the option to make use of these two checkboxes. The first checkbox gives you the option to leave out certain types of recipients. For example, if you didn't want to send onboarding boxes to students, you could add a tick here and specify these in the two fields below. The first field could be employee type, and the second, student, or any other field you have specified in your HR tool or software. Pick the second checkbox if you want to join the street name field with the house number field. This is useful when the address information you entered in your HR software doesn't extend over 2 lines. I will leave these 2 checkboxes unticked and continue to fill out the remaining fields. All I have to do is enter the names for the address fields as specified in our Personio interface. Don't be surprised to see some German here now. This is just how the fields have been named in our setup. Once you have entered all the information, you can go ahead and customize the delivery if you need to. I will just keep the default settings here. When you're happy with everything, you can click on Create Integration and it will be created. Initially, all information, specifically the addresses or employee data, will be read by the system after the automation has been created. And all upcoming deliveries for the next 60 days will be generated. You can see them here under Upcoming. All upcoming deliveries have an activation date, which you can see here. The activation date is always set before the actual trigger date and is calculated based on the shipping time to the final destination. It ensures that the deliveries arrive on time. When the activation date is reached, the delivery will automatically be activated and moved to the tab New. This delivery will then be processed in our warehouse and prepared for shipping. In case a delivery has a wrong or missing shipping address, it will appear under Failed, as it cannot be processed at the moment. If you update the address in your HR software, the delivery will be updated in our platform during the update cycle. Also, if you don't have enough stock, the delivery would appear under Failed too. The system will update every night and check for data from your HR software, and will add new deliveries for this trigger event for the next 60 days. So this means you won't see any upcoming deliveries that are beyond 60 days, although they might have already been entered in your HR software. To start the automation, click on Options and select Start Automation. If you don't do this step, the platform won't proceed with this delivery automation and update the information every night. Alright, that's a wrap from me. I'm really hoping this video will give you a hand setting up your own integration. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our new videos. See you next time. Bye bye. Alright, that's a wrap from me. I'm really hoping this video give you a hand.